Hello, my name is Ismail. Welcome to Fit Today, Fit Tomorrow. This is a routine for absolute beginners for developing the six-pack muscles. In this routine, the exercises will be explained in the beginning with instructions, and thereafter you perform the exercises for 25 seconds, taking a rest of 10 to 15 seconds in between each exercise. So we're going to kick off the routine with two warm-up exercises, and the first one being running on the spot. So for this, you're just going to jog on the spot. Try to keep a pace for 30 seconds. You can raise your knees as high as possible and swing your hands so that you move more parts of your body, as this will help you raise your body temperature. Let's go. The second exercise is the standing leg raise. So for this one, you will squeeze this part of your abdominal muscles to help you raise your straight leg instead of using your hip flexors. And then you aim at bringing your toes to tap your fingers without moving your hand, instead of lowering your hand to tap the toes. Let's go. The first ab exercise is the hollow body hold. Place your fingers between your lower back and the floor. Make sure there is no space that your fingers can go through, because this is the safe position to start for your lower back. Raise your legs as high as possible and start to lower them. When your back slightly starts to arch, it means you are going to a difficult position, so you bring back your legs until your lower back is flat. And then once you find that position, you are going to bring your knees inwards towards your torso, one at a time. Option number 2 is you can hold both legs at 90 degrees and then hold this position. And option number 3 is from this 90 degrees, you're going to straighten your legs one at a time, as straight as possible. During this whole movement, make sure that your back stays flat. If it does arc, it means that position is difficult, then you have to go back to the easier version. Let's start with the exercise. The second exercise is the dead back crunch. Here also place your hand between your lower back and the floor. Make sure your back is straight. Raise your hands straight and then bring your knees to 90 degrees. Elevate your shoulder from the floor and then squeeze your ab muscles. Hold the position and then we go with the exercise. The third exercise is the plank. You go on your elbows, straighten your legs, keeping your back straight. You squeeze your abs and glutes so as to hold this horizontal position. Look ahead, as this will keep your neck engaged. The most mistake people do here is arching the back, dropping the head by looking in between the elbows, or elevating their hips high to make the exercise easy. If this version is difficult, you can still do the plank by going on your knees and elbows and then lifting your feet off the ground and then holding the position by squeezing your ab muscles. Let's go with the exercise. Exercise number 4 is the plank with a hip twist. So with all the checkpoints of the plank, here we're going to twist our hip, lifting and crossing our legs from side to side, changing from one leg to the other. This exercise targets the oblique muscle, so the movement should be from the hip downwards and not the entire torso. Let's start. Exercise number 5 is the side plank with a crunch. Place your elbow at the same level with the shoulder. Stretch your legs so that your body rests horizontal on your elbow and your foot. And then with the other elbow, you bring it to your knee while crunching. This exercise targets your obliques with a plank, and the crunch will target your six-pack muscles. Repeat this 4 reps and then switch sides after 25. Now we're going to switch to the other side and continue the same for 25 seconds. The 6th exercise is the dead bug crunch. Hold your elbows together, bring your knees to 90 degrees, and then squeeze your six-pack muscles hard so that your hips come towards your shoulders. If squeezing both ends is difficult, you can squeeze only by elevating your shoulders, or you can switch by elevating your hips. Performing this exercise might seem easy, but trust me, it is very effective. Exercise 7 is the plank air walk. With your lower back flat on the floor, you mimic climbing a wall with as straight legs as possible. Each time you move the other leg, the leg that's not moving should stay at its current position. If the air walk is too difficult, then you can just straighten your legs, find a comfortable position, hold without compromising your lower back. Then you do this for 25 seconds, the exercise. Exercise number 8 and the last for this routine is the plank ups. So starting from the push-up position and considering all the checkpoints of the plank, you go on your elbow and then alternate coming back up, keeping your core position tight, squeeze your glutes and your abs so that that position is not compromised. If this is difficult, then you can raise your legs one at a time while holding the push-up position, repeating this for 25 seconds. The exercise.